It is still Prime Morning here, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you if you just tuned in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do not go away because we're about to have a very interesting and wonderful conversation. It's all about Ghana Month, where we are going to learn everything and anything Ghana. And so you wouldn't want to miss out on any episode at all of Prime Morning. My name is Esiedua Akumia, and I'm here with...
And I'm KMG Royal. And thanks for staying with us and enjoying all our segments this morning here on Prime Morning. And trust me, this month, you're going to see a lot of this. We're going to go deeper and deeper into our roots as Ghanaians. And so our culture, our heritage, tradition, all of them, we're bringing them here on Prime Morning. And guess what? We've got special guests in the studio. This is my palace, but I've got people who are higher than my palace. So I've given up my palace for them.
Yes, and they're well deserving of it. And so today we are going to learn about the rights. What exactly do chiefs or men and women who are about to be installed to occupy the position as a queen mother or a chief? What are some of the things that they have to do? And so we are going to learn all about it. And trust me, we have the able people seated with us this morning to get into that. And so, KMJ, let me give you the honors to introduce our lady, our queen mother who has joined us this morning. I always like to be quite biased, ladies first. So
Okay, so we have with us the pride of Volta. And I'm a Voltarian, so
yes,
I think I'll be
that's why I left it for you.
Okay, don't worry. Let me show you this. So Mama Ga Ajesu is here with us, and she's the queen mother of the Sokwe traditional area. I hope I didn't murder that because that'll be a trouble. Queen, did I get it right?
Yes, please.
I did. Okay, Sokwe traditional area, right?
Sokwe traditional area.
Oh, I got it right. You know, I told you. You. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome. Wizolo.
Yeah.
Kata. I have tried.
You know the reason why he's proud of saying this because he's not really fluent in his own language. So he needs a lot of teaching and tutoring after this.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're trying. You're really trying. And we definitely have to introduce our chief who has joined us this morning. He is the chief of Akwemwedu Masa, and he is in the person of Nana Ansa Kwao the fourth. Nana.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good to have you.
The little republic of Dumasa.
Yeah.
The only republic within the republic.
Very well. So let's begin, and maybe we'll start. I'll start from Queen.
No. But before that, I want other women and our gentlemen here to also introduce themselves. So if you can help us identify yourselves.
Or maybe Queen will do that for us.
Yes, maybe Mama Ga, you will help us know who and who are seated with you.
Okay, I'm not supposed to do that, so they will do that.
Okay,
good. That's fine.
Okay, I'm Mama Jinyadua Chahad the second.
Okay.
From Sope,
Can we please get a microphone? Can you please get a microphone so it can help us?
Good.
Yes, great.
I'm a person of Mama Jinyadua Chaha the third, a queen of Sope Asafo clan.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm Mama Akosuba the second, queen of Bulumo clan.
Nice, okay.
I'm the Lambert Agu.
Okay.
I'm Mama Wegle the second, queen of Awi clan.
I'm Mama Ziado the second, clan of Alolopeme. So quick.
Beautiful. Okay.
I am Nana Akwafo Irinchi II, the Sanahene of the Little Republic.
Great. All right. KMJ, let's go.
Then we are also the PA and also the children of Nana Ansakwao.
No.
Yeah, I'm also the second chief drummer from the Akomu Hines Palace.
Okay.
And he's also the personal assistant to Nana Ansakwao. So we are all from the Republic. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome, KMJ, let's get right into our conversation for this morning.
Okay, so we want to know, becoming a queen, the process you need to go through. First of all, you can use yours as an example for us to understand. Okay. So walk us through it.
Okay, so in the first place, before somebody is installed as a queen mother, they have to consult the clan. So if it is, we normally have villages. So they go to the villages, and then as they were all mentioning their villages' names, so I'm a queen of this, I'm a queen of this. So the family head will have to consult the other families so that they select the appropriate person who is supposed to be installed as a queen mother. So when that person is selected, that person is brought to me to be introduced that this is the queen mother that, or this is the person that we would want to install. Gone are the days when the person is not aware, then all of a sudden they just, we would say that what to pay, lamyeta, then powder is sprinkled on the person, then the person is putting in the room. Gone are the days when we do that. But nowadays, we have to inform the person, for the person to be aware. If the person wants to, before the person is installed as a queen mother. So before the person is put into the room, they would have to, the Asaf will have to, cut the person like us, and then they would have to sing some war songs before the person is brought and then put into a room where she will be kept and then trained. If I say trained, she will be taught how queenship is, what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. Now, when they sing that song, the dress that you were wearing before you were caught, you will not see it again. So be taken off you? Yes. Okay. Yes. So when you enter the room, we put a different cloth on you, which is a black cloth, which signifies that you are mourning the one that is dead before you. Yes, please. Okay. So you are mourning her. So you will be put in a black cloth from head to toe. Then before you are put into the room, we have some leaves that we use to cleanse the room. Okay. Before you are put there. It signifies that it is sucking, or it is just driving away all the evil spirits that may want to encounter. One of the leaves, we call it boti. Okay. Boti. And then that one, when you're taking it, you don't take it in an even number. You take it odd. So if it is 1, it is 1. 3. It's 3. 3, 5, 7. Now we take it, if it is 7, we are taking it 7 times. Okay. Oh. So if it is on the distance 7, we take it 7 times. Okay. And then we take, we use kakle, which is, people call it nyanya. Okay, nyanya. Yeah. So by the gate, before you enter into the sacred room, we would have to use all those leaves before you are put into this. And then we use the palm. You see that when they cut the palm, we have some straw of this thing. We use that one too. We call it it's edebe. Yes, it smells nice, so it wouldn't give you any kind of catarrh because of the smoke in the room. So we use those kind of things before you are put into the sacred room. So you stay there. Gone are the days we use 7 days constantly. But now, because of modernization, we are using it at 3 days or 7 days.
So you stay there and you don't come out?
Pardon?
You stay there and you don't come out?
No.
Okay.
When you will go out, nobody is supposed to see you. That will be maybe at dawn. But nowadays, because of modernization, we have rooms that are washrooms are built
yes,
in.
self-contained.
Yes, so there is no need for you to come out to bath there. Yes, so in the olden days, maybe you come out to come and bath, and then that is supposed to be at dawn. You only bath at dawn.
Nobody is supposed to see you.
Nobody is supposed to see you.
Yes.
So at dawn, you take your bath, and then you get back into the room. Then when you are in there, you would be going through the don'ts and do's of queenship. What are you supposed to do? As a queen mother, you must know how to sit. You must know how to talk. You must know how to present yourself outside your community and within your community.
All right, Mamaga, I want you to hold that thoughts, and I want us to come to Nana and Sakwa before. Nana, how about you? What are some of the processes that you also have to go through?
Well, let me go back a bit and just to butter the points of what Mamaga said. Before the days of formalization, when we had formal school and formal work, and you have to be here, and in one way or the other, you were serving the nation. And so, like, if I wanted you to become a chief in the Dumasa, I couldn't just come and grab you off the street and say, go and serve. But then when everybody just had their communal farms, or you have your little canoe, then the call of duty of your family or your town superseded whatever it is that you were doing. And so you could be grabbed at any time that stop whatever you're doing and go and serve your town. But now somebody could be the IGP. I mean, he's serving even bigger than the town. I mean, like you're serving even bigger than the Republic of Edumasa. So you would have an excuse. Hence, you'd have to come and ask if, if you want to do it. However, even if you accept the kinship, we will still have to orchestrate a grabbing. In modern terms, it would be like you writing an application to this place, and they writing to you to say, yes, come. They should also show, the township should also show an interest in your servitude, and not that you just woke up one day and you went there that you're going to be a chief. So after all the diplomacy you've done behind the scenes, each party will show an interest. So yes, we pick a day that on this day we'll break it as a troop to come and grab you from your work, from your home, and take you to signify that we are also interested in you coming to serve. And from then onwards, it's no congratulations, but, condolences. Because basically your freedoms and everything is going to be curtailed. And so when you become a chief, nobody can say, oh, congratulations. Because now you can't go to the pub with your friends, you can't, go and eat your cake boutique and go and chill with your friends, and so they literally, sympathize with what you're going into. Similarly, you have all the Nenya stuff to do the cleaning bit, but ours is a bit more simpler. You are brought down to earth for the agreed time that you're going into hiding or confinement. And so in our case, you have to sleep on a mat. I mean, like a literally bare mat on the floor. Very uncomfortable. And the whole idea is that you come in to reign over people. Not all of them sleep on, mattresses. So when you're making decisions, you remember that there are people who also sleep on the floor. So, and during that time, you go through a crash course. All towns have different deities. Each deities have what the customary rites that they perform for them. Some may use chicken, some may use sheep, some may use yam, some may use corn. So you are taught what every deity likes and what deities don't like, and taught the drums, get a crash course of how to dance, and the history of why your people even settled there. And so they'll bombard you with all that information, even though every day you would learn, but at least by the time you come out, you're a bit confident as to the people you're going to reign. Where did they even come from to settle here? What their ancestries are, what they hate, what they do. So basically, that's what it is. But it's a call beyond oneself. It's definitely a call beyond oneself. And if you're somebody who genuinely likes to help, it's a good position to be in to make a change in people's lives.
Aprekesima do dia muati no doto no wasem na from madina sumu yo yo. Na de wasem yo.
Beautiful.
Okay. Wow. It's very beautiful. Anyway, I can tell you already want to be a chief. Now, let's come to after you're installed. Mamaga, after you're installed as the Queen Mother, what are the rights that goes on? What are some of the things that happen?
Okay, so when I will continue from after you are brought out of the room.
Okay.
So when you are brought out of the room, now we have a right that we have to perform for the black to be changed to white.
Okay.
So as he said, you have to go through a whole lot of things to signify that you are no more in your comfort zone. So when you come out, then you will be put on with the white. So that is where the ahenema, the chain, and then other stuff will be put on you. So when you come out, now you are going out to go and serve your people. So that is where the work starts. I would say that in previous years, or gone are the days when Queen Mothers stay in their palace, and then issues come to them and then they solve it just in the palace, and then that ends it. Nowadays, we have very industrious Queen Mothers. We have Queen Mothers who are working. We have Queen Mothers who are doing all sorts of things, advocacy, a whole lot. So Queen Mothers are no more
just
ceremonial Queen Mothers again. We have a whole lot of things that we do. So we now have it in our mindset that after my enstoolment, I have a work to do. I have to better my community. I have to do something to let my community know that the position that I have been given is not anything that I'm supposed to joke with, but rather to have an impact, if not on everybody, if it will just be the kids, like the school-going children. You should have an impact in them. When you are no more, what would they use to remember you? How would they address you as a Queen Mother? A Queen Mother is supposed to be remembered. So you have to leave something behind to be remembered with. So the queenship is no more just being in the palace, but rather out there to work. So I would say after your installment, that is when the real work begins. So that is...
Okay.
It also means that you have to be extremely careful what you do and what you don't do. Nana.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll come to you for you to also explain that. But Nana, now there's a responsibility on you. You are extremely careful because you know that if you go beyond certain things, they'll just call you one day and remove all your hammer from you, and that ends there. How do you position yourself in that space just so you're able to know what to do and what not to do?
Well, I guess before they pick you, they would have known that you uphold certain morals and have certain disciplines before the family would decide that, look, let's go with A or let's go with B. Because they know the role with which you're going to perform, and they know the characters of the people in the family and know that, look, this guy is more suitable for that position. So it doesn't become too much of a headache. But obviously, I mean, I'm a biker. I'm a keen biker. And I'm a free spirit. I still bike every now and then, but I can't be as free spirit as I used to be. So, I can't just go and sit at a wachi joint. So as for those things, you have to sacrifice, somebody could really upset you, but you can fight in public, so you just hold your breath and let it wash.
Does it often happen that way, that you just have to let it wash? Or there are some things that you do behind closed doors?
Well, managing people is very difficult.
Yes.
Managing people is extremely difficult. I mean, there are people who will just create problems out of nothing, find problem. But you still have to hold your peace.
My goodness.
Pass the issue on, let your elders deal with it. But every now and then, I mean, you're human, so you blow off a little bit, but you have your limit. You have your limit. And you also have the authority, so you can always get somebody back in a different way. not necessarily in exchange.
Right.
But you get the back in a different. Yeah. One day there will be a death in their family. They will need a place to bury the dead.
Exactly.
You tell them the cemetery is full.
And that'll be a payback.
So you also have the authority. So it's the checks and balances. But you see, being an African chief is very, very vulnerable. Unlike the political powers where they say they have literally imperial powers. If you're the chief, I always describe it as a chief, I have like 100% authority, but almost no power. But all your staff chiefs have little powers. But they don't also have authority. So at every given time, the guys with the power will come and seek your authority to be able to use it. And then you with the authority have to go and seek the guy with the power to be able to use it. And so like I could be talking and the drummer will start drumming. And you think, hey, in the drum. He's the drummer. That's his area. You can't cross. Even though you are the chief, you can't. He's the drummer. He's decided to drum at that time. So you wait. Or you could be talking to me and then he'll start drumming. And he won't stop drumming unless maybe you give him a tip. He's not going to stop drumming. And so that's how come nobody, like you see a big chief, and he's there forever, and you're wondering, why aren't the small chiefs, wanting to be there? No, they are very content in their office. Unlike a ministerial position where you literally depend on your president to be able to run your ministry. No. Once you give him the ministry, it's his. Within his, what he has to do, that ministry is his. And you, the president, can't go to the ministry and instruct him to do anything. And so it's literally people management. You must get on with people. You must get on with people. Otherwise, your chieftaincy is ruined.
My goodness.
So no matter how irritating the person can be, no matter how long he may seem, you must manage them. Because I can't come and become a chief and say, oh, well, I don't like this jazz, and give me a new one. No, you work with you work with the ministers you're given. You can't come with your ministers. You work with the ministers you were given to. And bear in mind they had been loyal to somebody before. Maybe even that chief actually instilled them. So now you need to win their trust, build their confidence, get them on your side. Because he's the Jasihini, he's the Sanahini. There's nothing you can do.
That's a lot of work.
So
that's a lot.
A lot of people, man.
Sabama kutosi oprabonto damasi ya numa ya prabonti onen ya kutia kanu ya prabonti ya prakoto ya prabonti onen yo yura kasamune ya prabonti o seye ya prabonti o ademia kwa ya janie asno yanu
I almost always give you a folk song.
It's beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
It's the reason I want to be a chief. So let's talk about yours, and probably you could add your daily routine.
Because I actually spotted her really nodding hard to the point where Nana spoke about as a chief, you have authority, but you do not have power. You were really nodding to that. So maybe you have your own experience in relation to that.
It is true. Whatever he said is totally true. Because I can't choose whom I want to work with. Whoever is there before I came, I have to work with the person. So whatever he has said is... That is it.
And that would be difficult to do, because especially when you know there are certain people around you.
You must know how to coexist. You must know how to coexist. No matter how the environment is, if it is friendly, if it is not friendly, you have been put on there, you have to coexist. That is it. So as he was saying that when they select you, they have to be careful whom they select to be the chief. So if you're somebody who can't coexist among others, you can't be a chief. You can't be a queen mother.
On a daily basis, what are some of the things, routines that you have to go through as a queen mother?
If I want to start the meaning. Okay.
But those important ones that you feel that are very much attached to you.
Okay. I earlier said that because of the way now queen mothers are industrious, we are not permanently at our palaces but when you are there, People will trip in and out. They will come in and out. Some will bring their issues, which you have to resolve. Some will just come and then be taken for need, which if you don't have what you have to find ways and means to, sort their needs and wants for them. So for the daily things that we do as queen mothers is to see that our people are okay, our people are good, our people are faring well. So most of the time, some of us too, we do it in a way of going to seek for things that will benefit our community. So I do most of advocacy. Okay. So I go out, I advocate, I do gender-based violence, child abuse, all my queen mothers. Even this Sunday, just yesterday, they went to the churches. They went about 6 churches to go and talk to them. So we go around. If it is normal school days, if I'm not there, they will go to the schools and then talk to the students. So these are our daily activities. Aside our normal work that we do. I'm a career person, I'm a teacher by profession, I'm a student as well. She's also a teacher by profession, she's also a trader. So almost all of us are working. Yeah. So we have to know how to combine our work with the queenship. If not, our town will be a chaos.
So in the situations where you're stepping out of the palace, for example, you're going to school, how do you present yourself to the people you're schooling with? How do they go beyond certain boundaries if they don't know you're a queen?
Okay, me in person, I'm normally a friendly person. So going out, if you see me in my community, you know I'm the paramount queen mother, to be frank.
Okay.
Oh. If you see me with them, you will never know until you are told I am. So I'm just of myself.
You're free-spirited. Yeah.
I'm just that free person. I just go out, I meet, I just interact with anybody.
Because those times when they say a queen mother is here schooling with us, or someone who is even becoming a queen mother.
It will show. You don't even have to look for the person.
You know, there's something that comes with it. Even friends, how she moves around. Somebody will be following her on campus and all that.
Do you know what? Respect is not something that we have to force it out. Respect is reciprocal. You respect me, I respect you. We move on. If you don't respect me, I will not respect you. So the same respect I'll give to you, that is the same thing that you give to me. But my respect, if I respect you, the respect you are going to give to me will be higher because I'm your queen mother. But if I don't respect you, will you ever respect me? No.
That's true.
So I think that as we are going out, we just have to know how to respect ourselves, present ourselves in our community, and then we are good to go.
Nana, for example, Nana is a radio person. Imagine Nana just walking around here in his normal outfit and somebody disrespecting Nana unknowingly.
Just because, they were unable to identify him.
Deal with it because whether I have to accept that the person doesn't know that I'm a chief or he has just done the wrong thing, so let me just do it. And I don't know how you handle this.
Well, you see, usually people say, oh, how can you be a chief and be a Christian? I'm thinking it's going to be difficult. I said, no, being in media and being a chief is more difficult. As a chief, I'm very shielded. Somebody speaks for me. Now I'm a media man, no shield. Nobody's speaking for me, and everybody speaks to me directly. And I remember right now in this premises, because as a chief, under no circumstance do you put your hand in my bowl of food. So I'm having my kelewele snacking on it, and then your colleague will come and say, oh, no,
exactly.
And then for a second, you just think, it's a different setting. Yeah, for a second you think, oh, it's all right here.
But in such instances, you don't have to put that restriction.
No, I don't.
In place.
I don't. But you see, like instantly, because it's natural that nobody puts their hand in your food. You don't expect it. And he's also thinking, well, you're my friend, you're having kelewele. Why not? Let me just pick one. Yeah, let me just pick one. And so instantly, you just have to remind yourself that it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Or like sometimes you get up and you think, oh yeah, there's nobody here. Carry your chair. And then sometimes you get up and you're going to carry the chair. So It does get
But that's
confusing.
not putting you in danger, especially the footbed. You very special to your people.
Yeah.
Somebody putting their hand in your food and you not knowing what exactly
Well,
in
see,
there.
I guess in an office setting, it hasn't been done out of malice. It's just out of innocence. They're cool with you. You just have kelewele smelling all over. While I'm walking up to the makeup room, let me just nibble on one and go. But I bet in the palace setting, it may be different, where people have, ulterior motives.
Exactly.
Yeah. So in the palace, it's a no-no. Even though I don't say everybody in the palace has that intention. However, it's there to protect you. And so you get used to it, that this thing never comes within my space. And then you change position. Now you're a media man,
Yeah.
There's no protection. You're having kelewele, come on, let me have one. And then instantly you're thinking, I say, oh, yeah, it's fine.
So on a regular way, you have to be your normal self.
Yeah.
Like they say, you're doing radio, for instance. Is that something that you have to put on to regardless show that you are an important person somewhere?
Not necessarily. I'm a jury person, so I always have a jury on. So maybe you could identify that, why has he got this big ring on?
Yes.
But on radio, I choose my words very carefully so that when I go onto the lines, those coming in can follow that sort of line. So no matter how much I'm disagreeing to something or objecting to something, I choose the words really carefully so that when I go to the phones and people are coming, they also choose their words carefully. So I've been able to, survive 12 years, considering it's my opinion and that everybody should come in and speak their opinion. But, very cautious in the tone so that, it's very reciprocal, very respectful, and I've survived it.
Beautiful.
Interesting.
But I want to know if Mama Ga also has to show something anytime she's going to school. Or you're going to teach.
Oh,
you do something to show.
For our queen mothers, we normally have our beads. So I have a particular bead on my leg that is not supposed to be removed.
Okay.
Until it's untied by itself.
Yeah.
Really?
So, yes.
It can untie by itself.
No, because, maybe...
Or you do it yourself.
No, it has to remove by itself. So when it gets torn, fine. But I don't have to
take it off yourself.
Take it off. So it's always there. And then my hand beats.
You always have to put that on. Right.
If they don't see you and somebody see you, even an ordinary person can polish snaps and then other stuff from you.
Are you serious?
Really?
Fine.
So yours is a must. You have to.
You have to have it on. If it is just one, it's okay.
It's fine. You don't have to necessarily put...
It need not to be many.
Many.
Like you're going to a ceremony or something. If it is just one, it's okay. The leg beads do the same thing. But aside that, if you don't have it on and the person knows you as a chief or a queen mother, the person can hold you responsible for not protecting.
Let me ask you a question. What's your favorite car?
My favorite car?
Car, yeah.
Benz.
Imagine you had a serious 500, S-Class, really mint. And I came and I said, look, can I borrow your car? You would definitely say, no, Charlie, be careful with this.
Yeah.
It's the same way. They've given you their black stool. It's their pride and joy. And you are sitting on it. So as you're going out, just the way you're telling me to treat the Benz, that's how they're telling you. Make sure you don't do anything undignified to come and tarnish us. Because you're representing the whole of Edumasan, you're representing the whole of Sakwe. So don't go and be sitting outside doing some untoward thing, because then it's going to affect us. It's like the story of the styrofoam cup. An undersecretary of defense for US goes to an event and they give him a bone china cup to drink coffee.
Yeah.
Now, when he retired and he went back to give the same lecture, and he said, I wanted coffee, and the lady pointed to this styrofoam cups. And I thought, last year they gave me a bone china cup. So when he was drinking, he realized that no, it was because of my position. That's why they gave me that cup. And that's how chiefs are. Because of our position, we're drinking from China cups. But in reality, we should be getting styrofoam cups. Yeah, so you better hold the cup gently and don't break it.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't been given because of your private individual, but because of your
position
traditional, you occupy, so you should never forget it.
Awesome. And that's a good one. Probably a very good one to end the conversation.
A very perfect way to end it. But a very important question that has been on the minds for of quite a number of people is when they are leaving a public space and then all of that, how it's done and all that. So maybe they will just get up for us to just see that, and then as they do that, we'll just wrap it all up right here on Prime Morning. Mamaga, thank you so much. Nana Nansa, thank you so much for your time this morning as well. So I just want us to, yes.
So, we be in the young fancy, 2 seconds. We'll be on funny bin. No, sorry.
What are you sitting down?
Okay, yeah. There we go. Nice.
So when there's issues in the palace, this is how you all rise up.
Well, after.
After.
Very beautiful.